As a youngin', do it all for the G. I'm holding conversations, tapping the mental. We tryna build like a king. Sitting down with Gconnet, gotta think. While spitting the game with bass, I gotta shout out today.
Gconnet, nigga, stay tuned in with my OG, nigga. Interview coming soon, nigga. Yada boy, you bitch you.
Yo, what it do? It's your main man, Money Mo. Shout out to Gconnet. We going live. You know what I'm saying? You make sure y'all tap into them new episodes that's coming soon. Y'all gonna see me on there and a couple of more of your favorite people. From your main motherfucking man, Eastside legend, Money Mo.
No, because that's real conversation
It
that
broke us
motherfuckers
down.
don't know. It broke us down from what it was like the Malcolm X.
And I'm a tiny low. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the tiny low generation. I'm in the middle of third and fourth generation. So therefore I have a chance to look at the de-evolution of it. I watched the evolution coming before my young homie passed away, which was Opening Eyes, Nipsey, and before when it was some standards about shit. It was the reason why somebody was telling you to look a man in his eyes and, okay, I've got a prime example. Your first taste of gangbanging comes when your mama's getting you dressed for kindergarten. What she tell you? Somebody hit you, hit them back. You can't even read yet, but you know that. You can't count yet. Multiply, subtract stuff. But you know, if somebody hit you, hit them back.
Somebody disrespects you.
Look a man in his eyes, son, when you shake his hand with the right hand. You look at chin up, chest out. Yeah. These are essentials of life that we was giving people, not to giving our kids to survive or how to give respect to get respect.
Exactly. And it was a foundation, a manly concept.
And when the systematic laws of certain people put my generations of fathers in jail, no disrespect, but we got a lot of single parent ran niggas running around here, and a lot of the single parent mothers, bless their soul, if they was finally trying to get out their mama house
give them that hand
and get on their feet, they also couldn't teach them how to be a man. They hung out with their mama in the nail shop. They hung out with their mama in the beauty shop. They went to Tata's house and watched their mama gossip. They went with their mama to go braid hair to buy you them goddamn Jordans. So you learn how to gossip. You learn how to be emotional, over emotional. You learn how to not, because we took up some of the young niggas. We took up so much of our mother's traits. We didn't have a chance to balance it out with some of our father's traits. Henceforth, you have what's called the bitch ass nigga.
It makes all the sense in the world. It makes all the sense in the world.
You got certain cases where mama was strong and can handle it, but that's not the normalized thing. Yeah. And there's no disrespect and knock on women. I hope it don't get twisted, but that's the strongest species in the world because they, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But at the same time, men didn't walk away from the homes. They were taken out. 3 strikes law, overcharging of shit. If you can't get a driver's license, you won't make a certain amount of money. So the government gonna give your wife, your girl, your baby mama so much money not to have you in their life. We'll make you rent $18. Matter of fact, we'll do daycare for you. Matter of fact, all we gotta do, you can't have no nigga though. And then the ones that you got a nigga every year, that nigga gotta hide this shit somewhere else because he got a yearly coming up.
Real shit.
I remember when I was younger, I was fucking with Section 8.
That's real.
When I was younger,
right there.
When I was younger, I was fucking with
I
was fucking with a Section 8 female when I was younger. She made me so mad. She told me to get out. I said, "No, your son got to put me out. He paid $712. You pay $28." God got to tell me to leave after this game. You want me to leave, Junior? No. So, and if you call the police gonna know I was living here, so you're gonna lose everything. So it's just another type of control because the government became our daddy. So then you got niggas who had hopes and dreams, and now they biggest part of their 18th is going down there on Normandy Imperial and getting put on general relief because they mama don't want to lose their check. I remember when I would be so absent from school, I didn't know if my mama was mad at me because I didn't go to school. It's because the worker gonna call because I had 48 absences. 62 tardies. How your shit? I did what's called learn how to go to homeroom. Sometimes you got parents telling you, nigga, you better at least go to homeroom. Therefore, we all need to mind somebody. And it was nobody to mind. And then so when the same little man that done grew up watching a daddy not be there and then being told a nigga wasn't shit, he grows up with the same traits. Unbeknown to him, you got the women thinking it's cool for her to have a baby daddy. It's cool to have a baby mama. That wasn't what the root thing was. Remember back in the day, if you got a job at Costco, you finna tell everybody about Costco?
Yeah.
Look how motherfucker act with a Costco card.
Everybody on.
So it's just I talk
How
about
nigga act with a Costco card? Wait, how a nigga act with a Costco card?
No, niggas act funny.
he act privileged. He act like he accomplished something. Because those you gotta listen.
No, I get it.
It's an accomplished that you feel accomplished because you qualified for that card, which don't work nowhere else but in that motherfucking store.
You're not talking about like us.
We're not talking about specifics.
Yeah.
We're talking about the basis of the mindset of the things they got us worshiping. Instead of worshiping each other, they got us thinking we better than one another because we have a certain specific thing going on. When systematically, you shouldn't be happy about a Costco card because a Costco card ain't where it's at. You should be happy that you can afford an American Express card, a Discovery card. Most niggas can't afford none of that. Your credit goes as far as helping these motherfucking corporations out. And that's what our black dollars is. It ain't nothing else. So like I tell you, I get off the Richter, I talk all over the place because my mind got so much shit in it. You got to direct me with questions. Because like I'm saying, this motherfucking system that we got in place was never built for us. Never built, but we've always survived it. That's why we're the most irritating race. Only thing I wish the misconception between us and the brown would be different. I really can't do nothing about us and the Caucasians relationship because of the torture and what they did to us. We were never tortured by Hispanics. We never tortured Hispanics. We shouldn't have a rift with them. Right. You feel me? We should take a few traits out of their book as far as the camaraderie. Everybody can live here until everybody get right. And then whoever get right, that's who buy the house, and we gonna buy the house, and then they gonna live it. Then that family can have it next. And you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I don't like, because the neighborhood I came up in, we got along with our Hispanics. They was the homies. They was cool. It wasn't no, and that's a narrative they tried to put out in South Central. You know what I'm saying, to try to break our streets down, the brown and the black thing. Shouts out to the F-13s and the East Coast, you know what I'm saying, for shutting that down. You know what I'm saying? But it's a whole cancerous type of lifestyle going on in California, South Central Los Angeles. What I'm speaking on is my thing. I'm not talking about how the world is, how I don't know what's going down in the D, in the Chi, in the Boop-de-Boop. But I know it's the systematic part is probably the same. Yeah. The results flow different because the community role is different. Right. Every state has gangs, they just don't call them that. In Oakland, they got they motherfucking hoods, the Richmonds and the Villes and such and such. And then you got, in New York, they got the boroughs. I don't know what they call them in the show. Is they the certain miles in Detroit? Or
it's miles, you know what I'm saying? East side, west side.
But the whole thing is we protecting this. You come over here, got us fucked up at the end of the day. Same fucking recipe, is just turkey meat or ground beef, but it's still fucking some weak ass street spaghetti they feed.
With D and G2Bs, a generation conversation. If you ain't got the patience, get on.